welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a new tutorial. I am sorry that I have been out for like 2 weeks now. I don't know what the hell came over me, but I am back and I am ready. So today I have for you this tutorial. This is for a very blue toned smoky eye with a whole bunch of glitter and glam, honey. Some lashes, she's real lashy, and a nice lavender gray lip. I do not know where my inspiration came from. I just sat down and I decided to do my makeup, and this is what I came up with. So I said, let me record it, because I mean it's gaggable. It's gaggable. So if you guys want to learn how to do this makeup, keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off the eyes by priming them, and for primer today I'm going to be using the MAC Imaginary paint pot, which is a nice deep dark violety blue paint pot, and I'm going to be placing this all over the eyelid and in the crease as well, because it's going to act as a deepener for our black eyeshadow. It's going to make it a lot darker and give it a little bit of that blue tint to it. And then I'm going to be taking this brush. This is the MAC 186 brush. And I'm just going to be picking up a little bit more of that imaginary paint pot and just placing this through the crease and just trying to blur out that line. Next, I'm going to be going into the MAC Foiled Eyeshadow, and this is in the color Magic in Your Eyes. So I'm just going to be picking this up also on my finger, and this is a nice foiled violet-y, purpley color, like a smoky purple. And I'm going to be placing this on the eyelid, right on top of that paint pot. This is going to help it stick. So y'all see, it's going to give you that pop. I'm going to be going into my MAC Ellie Goulding palette. This looks like that. And I'm going to be taking this color right here on my pinky finger. I love using my fingers, as y'all see. And I'm going to be placing this in the inner corner. Next, I'm going to be taking the MAC Beg For It Into the Well eyeshadow, which is a super intense black, and I'm gonna be using the MAC 221, which is a nice tapered brush, and I'm gonna start smoking out my eyes. Once I have that, I'm going to be going back to my Ellie Goulding palette, and I'm going to be using these two colors right here to start blending out that black. And for that, I'm using the MAC 224 brush. Now that I have that, once I'm finished with all the eyeshadow work like that, I'm going to be going into the NYC liquid liner in black, and I'm just going to be creating a little bit of a line, not too much. I barely did a wing, so just something very natural. This is just to pretty much act as a base for our lashes so that our lashes don't look crazy. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the skin portion, and then I'm going to go back into the eyes to smoke them out a lot more. First, I'm going to be going into, I got a little sample, because I'm the kind of bitch that whenever I want to buy something, I need to sample it first, because I buy high-end products. So if I'm going to be spending a lot of money on something, I'm not the kind of bitch that is just going to buy it without even knowing how it works on me. So I got a little sample of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Primer, this little thing from Sephora, and I saw Manny MUA and Jeffree Star using it, and they love it, so I'm gonna try it out. And I'm just using it with a Real Techniques complexion brush, complexion sponge, I think it's called. Oh, I love the scent of this. Okay, so far so good. I'm really liking it, honestly. This is kind of like a first time review, but I'm happy with it. It smells fabulous. I like how it feels on the face. It's nice and hydrating. So that's our primer. Next, I'm going to be going into my Nars Everyday Luminous Foundation, I think it's called. No, All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I am in the color Circus, and I am going to be just putting a little bit in the back of my hand, and back in with that same complexion sponge. I'm just going to be dotting this all over my face and start working it in. Now I'm going to be going into some concealer, a little bit lighter concealer. I'm going to be going into the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the color Tan. And this is the travel size one because I got it in my Ipsy bag. So I'm just going to put a little warm on the back of my hand and just work this into my face. Now I'm gonna set my under eye concealer, and for that I'm gonna be using these two. But this is Emphasize Sculpt Highlighting Powder by MAC and Warm Light Highlighting Powder by MAC. And I'm gonna be mixing both of them together because Emphasize is just way too white on me. So I mix them both. And I'm gonna be using the MAC 132 brush and just lightly setting it. I don't want a lot of powder. So this is just to set the under eye. So next I'm going to be going into my bronzer, and for bronzer I am using the MAC Ellie Goulding I'll Hold My Breath bronzing powder and blush. I'm not going to use the blush, I'm just going to use the bronzer, and this is the Real Techniques Bold Metal Brush in number 100. And yes, it's dirty, but that's because it's my brush and I use it. Sorry about it. Now to highlight my face, I'm going to be using what I've been using as my mirror, which is the Anastasia BH So Hollywood, darling. So Hollywood highlighter. And I'm just going to be dusting this in my high point of the cheek. Now the eyes have a lot of shimmer already to them today, so I don't want my highlight to be like beaming. I just want it to be nice and luminous. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. And this is the fan brush number 65 by Sephora. Okay guys, so to do the bottom of the eyes, I'm just going to pretty much use Imaginary, the paint pot, on a MAC 239 brush. And I'm going to first start smoking that out. And after that, I'm going to be going in with the bag for it, the dark intense black. And I'm just going to smoke out the eye. For my lashes today, I'm going to be using the Violet Voss I Do lashes. And they're nice, flary, wispy. They're really natural. They're really pretty. So I'm excited. This is the first time I'm using them, and I am so far liking it a lot. And for lipstick, I think this is appropriate. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It is Gerard Cosmetics Gravity Liquid Lipstick. And that's it guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment telling me any looks or any tutorials that you guys may want to see of me. Also, please remember to follow me on social media. Follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, and on Twitter. That is all Rod_Germanotta. But definitely follow me on Snapchat because I do love Snapchat a whole lot, baby. I really hope you guys like this video, and until next time, stay fabulous.